हेलो हेलो हेलो। लाइव ही नहीं हो रहा यार, क्या हो गया? पब्लिक। हेलो 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 हेलो। मैक्सिको से मैच है भैया। अरे इसको ही ढूंढ रहा था भाई मैं, बेबेतो को। ये बंदा मुझे मिलता नहीं था साला। बेबेतो कमाल का प्लेयर है। वैसा है ये बिल्कुल, क्या कहते हैं उसे, अपना क्राइव जैसा। बढ़ाऊँ ना बढ़ाऊँ, ये कौन है? जाओ डिटेल्स देखो पहले तो इसकी। स्ट्रॉन्ग फुट राइट। प्लेयर तो सही है। नेमार भी नहीं है साला मेरे पास तो। वे नेमार है कहाँ? ब्राज़ील है ना? ब्राज़ील। नेमार, वेयर इज नेमार? मैं तो बढ़ाऊँ ना बढ़ाऊँ। बाद में काम आएगा ये। नाइन्टी थ्री हुआ साला। स्पीड कितनी है इसकी? हाइट तो छोटी है इसकी। 83 है, इसे लगाऊं। ब्राज़ील यार और भी लेजेंड्स आ रखे हैं पर मेरे पास है नहीं। जैसे तेरा रोनाल्डीनियो हो गया, और फिर रोबर्टो कार्लोस भी तो था मेरे पास, भाई ब्राज़ील का प्लेयर है। रोबर्टो कार्लोस को क्यों नहीं लेके आया? हालैंड की टीम है साली। ये क्या सपाट फॉर्मेशन है, 4-4-2।
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day of course engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Zico, Romario, Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta! Goal! Brazil! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Lucas Paqueta.
Brazil have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. And here's Ødegaard. Serginho kept his eye on it, and he's there. And they've got rid. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's picked his way through.
अच्छा, हालैंड को देगा।
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And Babetta! On crossbar! And that is well cleared. But he's left disappointed. Brazil with the corner, they're first. Zico goes short. Good ball, good take. He's on it, can he get away? And it's Guimaraes. Oh, what a ball! Norway have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Solot. That has been slung wide. decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Norway are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball, and there's the shot! So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Haaland, and here's Ødegaard. Lucas Paqueta. Brazil are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ødegaard. Berger. And it's Ødegaard. Can he get it through? It's come to nothing. Serginho. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Brazil have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Ødegaard. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And he cuts out the supply. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Bebeto! And he should have made them pay.
Bebeto deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Spread to the right. Ødegaard picks it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. He leaps for it! And that's a sharp finish! Norway are back in business! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Norway restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, what about it? Brazil are hurt by just about the final punch. Head over towards the opposite flank.
That's a great ball cross-field.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Substitution for Brazil, number 8.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
That has ended up in no man's land. Chance for a shot! Goal, Norway! And the comeback is complete!
The goal scored for Norway.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Lucas Paqueta. Coming on
Norway
the field
have
is
their lead.
number 22.
This is wonderful front-footed
Edison.
football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Norway surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Berger. And there's green grass ahead of him. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward. And we're underway. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. That's going wide left. And he's whipped it across. Linton.
Well, Peter, when you've got a striker like Romario in your team, you're always going to be in with a chance.
Oh, there's still... He'll try from distance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Goal, Norway! And there is your opener. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Lucas Paqueta. This is a promising build-up. And Romario! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Romario. Bebeto is onto this. Oh, and he shoots! Dispatched clinically. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 15 minutes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And the counter is on. Now it's Solot. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Tries to pass it through. That is a great pick out. And he's in on goal. He's having a shot! Goal, Norway! And they've got their lead back. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Norway with the lead.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
This looks promising, and he's got the beating of it. Can he finish? And that's a tiny finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is Bebeto. Romario. Romario! Fantastic from Romario! He's got himself an absolute peach. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Romario!
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good foray he's making. Zico.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Time.
Oh, it's a great... And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Number 11, Romario.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you...
That's it, 45 minutes up. Brazil are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I can certainly tell you I wasn't expecting this. What a half, what a game of football so far. I was honestly expecting the floodgates to open, or how quickly things can change.
By any measurement, this really has been a remarkable half of football. Despite all the things we witnessed, somehow we're still level. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. Joelinton did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Goes for a shot! Oh, crossbar! And the shot! Goal! Norway! Into the lead once more. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a sharp pass.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Romario is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Bebeto. And this is Romario. Shoots! It's in! Not once, not twice, but 3 times. He has never had enough. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Threads one in. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 5, Marquinhos. Number 6, Gabriel.
Odegaard!
Number 27,
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Serginho.
He's being urged to shoot.
Number 8,
He whips it across.
Johnson. Coming on
And
the
it's been
field.
hooked away.
Number 24, Ibanez.
Searching pass he's played
Number
there.
4,
Can he get onto this? Bebeto.
Alexander.
He's got
Number
away.
2,
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves.
Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the...
Tries one from range.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on
4
protecting
added
the
minutes
ball.
has been
Then
indicated.
again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Danilo. There will be 4 extra minutes. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra
And
time
now,
is
to
the
all
correct
members
next
of the
step.
crowd, I'd like to ask you to
So
join
a battle
me
of
in wishing
endeavour,
our birthday
enterprise,
boy a
and now
very special
endurance.
birthday. Substitution for Brazil. Number 14, Bebeto.
Stern
Number
test this for
20,
the endurance, for the
Lucas
character of the
Paqueta.
players as we
Coming on
head
the
into
field,
extra time.
Number 9, João Pedro.
João
Number
Pedro.
17, substitution.
Ryerson. Pressing high and with purpose. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he plays one through. And he's there to belt it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Brazil can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Haaland. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bento gets it away. So just 15 minutes still to come.
Hello everybody, and please join
Well,
me
nobody
in
wants
wishing
to
a
settle for
happy
this, of
wedding
course, but
anniversary
everyone
for
is
one of our
running nigh on
favorite
empty.
members.
Is there going to be a moment to win it? And we're off for the final time. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? And it's made its way to him. In with the challenge. Nice bit of trickery. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He's trying a shot. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no,
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Up towards the front line. He's had it taken off him. João Pedro receives it in a good position here, and he's running through. It's Zico! Oh wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. And that really is so impressive.
After 27 minutes in extra time is number 10, Zico! Zico! Zico!
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
There will be one
Played out
minute
wide.
added time.
And there goes the final whistle. Brazil can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
जगीरा भगीरा पता नहीं क्या क्या अरे लग गई। क्या हो गया? कौन भाग गया? इसे क्या हो गया भाई?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. Out again for a throw-in. Now, can they get him away? Oh, nicely intercepted. Upamecano, seen as a player who can do little wrong at the moment. Much undoubtedly expected of him.
Well, he's really impressed me. So solid at the back, and he has been a picture of discipline and control, solidity. You just feel whatever tests that the opposition throw at him, he'll just deal with it.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's got to be quick to recover this. And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Sergi goes for a shot! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
He has found the way through. It's a promising position. Corner. Header comes in! And again! Played up towards the front line. And now a sudden chance to counter. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that could set him on his way. Takes it! Goal!
Offside.
Pressing high and with purpose. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jordan Henderson. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And it's Gerrard. Played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior. Here's Vieira. Gerrard, renowned. He's gone for goal!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Some intricate
There will be
passing,
1
looking
minute
to
added
progress the
time.
ball. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, no messing about. It is red. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort.
Substitutions
I
taking
hope it's
place.
nothing serious. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. He's having it! Ouattara finds himself offside. And that is the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. No way he was going to let him past. Bina. That's destined for the flank. Shoots! And that's a good finish. And there is your opener. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
The first breakthrough.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
He's found a way through, picked out, chance for a shot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So that's two now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Jensen, and he's picked out the run. Nice interception, well timed. De Bruyne. Gerrard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bina. Bergkamp. It's Bergkamp! Perilously close.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Vinicius Junior. Number 19, Gerard. Coming on the field, number 11, Robert Lewandowski. Number 15, Musiala. Substitution in progress. Substitution on the field. Number 3.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Number
Lots and lots of
9,
changes.
De Bruyne. Coming on the field. Number 6. Van Acker.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Zico.
De Silva. Tries to play it through. Ouattara. Ouattara! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Substitution on the field.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Number 24.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Ouattara. That's been slipped through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's shifting through the gears here. Decent chance! Ouattara. All the way back. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that. Takes a shot! Just couldn't stay down for him. So off we go then. Bina looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's the chance to counter. Jensen threads one in, spread neatly. Vieira. And it's De Bruyne. And Bina. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Brentford really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
De Bruyne. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Driving on and making good progress. De Bruyne.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Still goalless. Vieira. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a great ball here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Alexander-Arnold with the slide tackle there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Almost half an hour in now.
Well, you don't get much time on the ball, even in these areas.
Ouattara, he's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that has sent him sprawling. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he is dashing away. He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Gerrard. And he's intervened well there. And the counter is on. And it's Bergkamp. De Bruyne. That's a good foot in there. That's going wide left. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Vinicius Junior! And that's a tidy finish. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Jensen, nicely spread. Ouattara.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Well, they can break here. He can run onto that. And he's in on goal. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now this could be a chance. Bergkamp. Oh, good-looking ball. He's in a good position here. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. And here's Vinicius Junior. Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Looking for options for movement. Aimed at the far side. Oh, good climb! Well, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Substitution on the field. Number 3. France
There is some
Beckenbauer.
activity down on the
Number
touchline.
2,
It seems there's going to be a
Yaya
change.
Upamecano. Number 9, De Bruyne. Number 10, Bergkamp. Number 13, Vinicius Junior. Coming on the field,
Zico.
number 6, Van
Now it's
Acker.
Messi.
Number
And it's
4,
Gerrard.
Van
Oh,
Dijk.
that's a key interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation and
Takes a shot! And he's done it! And what a start!
the perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but...
And a chance! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 7 minutes,
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Strong running down that left flank. He's got away. Is there any support? He might not need it. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's Bergkamp! Bournemouth are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
The whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Knocks it into space. Steaming on goal. Can he finish? Upamecano, someone who is excelling big time. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Out towards the flank. Krupi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Quickly taken. Krupi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Long ball looking to counter. He's found the way through. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Not the most accurate pass. Hill. It's Smith. Here's Adams. Krupi. That is good alertness. Upamecano stood up well to him there. Krupi.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Nicely spread. Now, can they get him away? And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Back on the way then.
Agahawa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
De Bruyne. Adams. And it's Tavernier. And no, he's seen through all of that. Truffert looking to receive it in space. And here's Tavernier. Searching pass he's played there. And he shoots! And it's in! Into the lead once more! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Bournemouth leading now. Shot, surely! Brilliant from Akahawa! About as smooth as it gets! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Agahawa. Gets a good foot in there. Tavernier. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, this is and the shot! And no mistake. And again they hit the front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough, a chance for a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Number 37, coming on to replace him is number 7, substitution. Substitution in progress.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Brooks.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Manchester really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Has been indicated.
And it's Zico. Zico! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And
मुझे लगा कि पहले ही जी को खिलाना पड़ेगा। गोल तो मारेगा कम से कम।
so hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. And he shoots! Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great
It's Van Basten! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Oh, Zico! No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And it's Zico. Final. Alexander-Arnold. He's had a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And here's Van Basten.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Van Basten. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Van Basten just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This to be all square. Sensational save by Jose Sarr. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold with the short one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Vieira. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's off and running. Well timed, excellent interception.
Manchester are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, that's that shot, surely! And that's a tidy finish. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Opts for safety. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And this is Van Basten. And the through ball. This might spell danger. Zico cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Shot could be on. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He might be in here! And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, that's a key interception. That's it, 45 minutes up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And so the action is resumed.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Bergkamp. It's Van Basten! That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And he's forced to go back. Distributed tidily. Bergkamp needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat. Manchester really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Serginho deals with that comfortably. Zico. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. No, that's been intercepted. Kimmich. Kimmich makes a dash for it. Closing in on goal. Zico. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Van Basten. Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the field, number 21, Mbappe. Number 24, Kukurea. Substitutions taking place. Substitution on the field, number 4.
So their fourth quarter of the game.
Number 10, Bergkamp. Number 8.
And it's been taken short.
Coming on the field.
Opts to play it back. It's a pretty loose pass.
Number 7.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Iniesta.
And here's Cruyff. Look at the space here. They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. And this is Zico. Shot a goal! And it's hoisted clear. Wolverhampton have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! Oh, and it's come back out to him. And it's in! They have stolen level at the last! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be, should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And this is Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? They'll have to settle for that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course.
तुम्हें मजे दिखाने पड़ेंगे।
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So the gloves are up. Can he finish? Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Looking to play him in. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, super ball! Chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression. Arsenal definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Zubimendi. That has been cut short. Gerrard. Zico. Mosquera with the slide tackle there.
Gerrard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's picked it up out wide. Gabriel Jesus! Superb from Gabriel Jesus! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Arsenal restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Zico. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. No way through, so back it comes. Chance for a shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Calafiori. Martinelli. And he's managed to get free. And Madueke, he has found the way through. Gerrard gets it clear. They've played it short, and it's played in here. He's had a shot! Goal! Arsenal! The game is well and truly turned on its head. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest...
And that signals the end of the first period. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And so the action is resumed.
Manchester really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Vieira. Oh, they could break here. Now he's got space here. Can he latch on to this? Gerrard has it in a wide position. Norgard. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. And here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now it's Martinelli. Gabriel Jesus receives it in a good position here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And this is Van Basten. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitutions taking place. Substitution in progress.
Lewis Skelly. Deflected behind for a corner kick. There's the header! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Cruyff! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after
Number
wave
9.
of attacks. Now it's just a matter of
Jesus.
making at least one of them
Coming on
count.
the field is number
And it's been
14,
taken short.
Eucharist.
That's been drilled in. Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Kimmich really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Oh, that is... Can he finish? Calafiori clears without hesitation. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Zubimendi. Zico being watched hawkishly here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's fabulous.
That was lovely, that.
And a chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he
Number
was being
36.
closely marshalled.
Zubimendi. Number 20, Madueke. Coming on the
Kimmich.
field, number 12, Tenga.
And it's Iniesta.
Number 7,
Zico.
Bukayo Saka.
5 minutes left on the clock. Lewis Skelly. Now it's Saka. Pinches it off him. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they... And we're underway.
The Dutch have a hero in every generation, and Dennis Bergkamp is no exception.
He is the man.
Yeah.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He is through here. Tries a shot, and again. Goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Bergkamp. He's found a way past. Lewis Skelly. And the through ball. And he's intervened well there. Ødegaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gabriel Jesus has found the net here, of course.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Incapuyi. And Mosquera. Madueke. He's found the way through. Big chance! And he hits the net. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Van Basten. Martinelli. Great defending, strong and determined. Alexander-Arnold. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, he's been caught. It's Gabriel Jesus! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And yes, it's him again. Arsenal have their lead. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Closing in on goal, brilliantly cut out. Biner, Bergkamp. Great vision. Cute ball, now how can he reach it? And this is Bergkamp, and he shoots! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been
And we've reached half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And this is Bergkamp. Oh, easy pickings there. Norgard. Alexander-Arnold. Lewis Skelly. And Madueke. Odegaard. And Norgard. Now it's Madueke. Oh, just skips past his man. And he's well positioned here. Odegaard!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Martinelli goes short. Driven in. Alexander-Arnold tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Van Basten. Bergkamp. And the shot! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Minutes is number 10.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Alexander-Arnold. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Referee has just said play on. Knocks it into space. And the through ball. And he's running through. Goes for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
74 minutes is number 15.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
So what can they make of this? That's good vision. He's being urged to shoot. It's Bergkamp! And that really should have been that.
You can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
So we
Substitutions
have
taking
further
place.
activity on the bench here. Madueke. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Tries to get it clear. And they're back on the ball again. Gabriel Jesus. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Mbappe. Iniesta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Always goal side. He's having a shot! Yes! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
There will
Yeah,
be
that's what the
5
game
minutes
is all
added
about.
time.
Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So now the difference is 3. Aimed beyond the defence. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity.